Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Now I'm back on here again today because I want to keep on working on this thing. And I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to put behind that there. Her head, her hat. I think I needed a bit of fluffy thing or something, like a bit of, something about a feather, but I don't have a feather handy. I just got some of this here, but I don't know about the colour either. It's a bit dark, a bit reddish. What have I done? I threw it back there. I cut it off and threw it away. I can get away with that, righto. If you say so, I will do that. I will cut this bit off here, and I'll stick that behind here. I'm not really sure that I like that colour. Not really sure about that colour, so let's see if we can find another colour. I'm going to bag bits here. This is more me. This is more what I'd like. Thank you very much. Yes, a bit of this, a bit of eyelash trim. It'll be fine. It'll work. And what else? Something soft. Something. I'm just thinking about this now. Okay. If you just hang on there for a second, I'll just think about this. I just have to see what I think. What's this going to look like? I fold it up into a tiny bit. Stick it behind a hat. Yeah, have this bit sitting out there. I think I need something a bit more substantial, like a piece of paper. That'll be substantial. Maybe a light bulb. Don't know about having a light bulb off the thing, but I need something put back in there where I took that feather thing from. Okay, right, so I'll put this up here out of my way and we'll work on what to do with that, Sonya, because I'm thinking about putting something really light on this, really light. That chain is light, but I don't want that on this too much. Okay. That wouldn't work if I broke a bit off that, would it? No. Don't think so. Right. This is going on here. I found this bit and I thought I'll put this bit on here that I've made previously. All I did was glue the wings onto a thing. That's all I did. Glue the wings onto a clock. So I can put this on her there. The pipe can go above it. Okay, watch out. Watch what you're doing. Get under there. No, wait a minute. I didn't want to wreck that pipe. I'm trying to save it from being ruined. Aren't we? Okay, so let's put a bit of glue on there. Let's stick it to that and here we go. There you go. This is a very slow process making this because I've done a lot of work to it and I'm really enjoying this, doing all these bits. I do like to do all these bits. There's a bit of gold there coming off that. See that back up there. Same with this side. And if it comes off, I have some gold pencil that I can put on it. It's just looks a bit wrong, doesn't it? That little bit there, tiny bit there I can get off. Righto. Need to do something with that. Get off me. I'm here fighting with something. Oh, yeah. This bit here. Now, there we go. Excuse bits and pieces, girl, isn't she? That's okay. That's very, very okay. Oh, look what I've got. Forgot about these. These are nice. These were on earrings. Look, aren't they neat? I do like that heart. Anyway, we'll put it on here somewhere in a minute. Hang on, don't be, get carried away. This here, I thought would look really good because it can pretend like it's, and I'm going to leave them pieces sitting now, because a little bit like caterpillar, I suppose, but it also will go here, I think. It'll fit. A bit more up the top, Sonya. A bit up the top there, on it, around the corner sort of thingy. How does that look, people? I think this looks pretty cool now. I wish she'd smile or something. Might put some glasses on her. She's loaded up now, isn't she, really? Right, so so he's like, he's not the same, and I think we're not doing the same. No, we haven't got anything the same. We're doing well. We're doing well. It's not the same. Okay, so I need something to fix that hat, and I don't think I put any, it's got no ink around it, and it probably needs a bit of cardstock behind it. Here. Probably needs a bit of this on there, so we'll stick this on it because we want to save it from the being too, yeah, I love this glue. Thank you, Julie. I love this glue Julie sent me. She gave me this nice glue. She actually delivered it by hand. Oh dear. The neighbours have relatives visiting, and this man is very high volume, and he never stops when he comes in there. He does cleaning and mowing and everything, even though the people that live there do that sort of thing. He's still, at least I think that's who it is. Somebody out there yelling. He's very noisy. He's always busy, like an old bee or something. They travel all around Australia. Pop in there every few, well, probably once a year, or a bit more sometimes, just depends, to visit. It's his wife's stepmother that lives in there, and she's has a adult son living with her. And they're reasonably quiet, except when, the son does a lot of work in the shed does a lot of timber work, though. He's really good at that. And this other fella comes along and things it really loud. He's always busy changing stuff around, and got out there one day and cut all the trees back that's in our yard because they were hanging over their side. But the lady wanted them there because they made shade for her car, like because the car's under the thing, but the trees was also making it cooler under there, and he went and chopped them all back. Mind you, he hasn't done it since. He wasn't one of the populars, because we like our trees around there too, because they are good. Now, if I put that, sit it down there and stick it down there, but I still need a piece for behind there. And did I turn this on? Oh, yes, I have. Couldn't remember. Definitely need something for behind that hat. It's giving me jip there, by jeez. You sit up there a minute. A piece of paper I'm fighting with the stickers. Isn't this cool? So I've got these little bits here that I can put onto something. I'm taking these apart. Haven't got to it yet. Now this is how I made my thing. Go over there. This is how I made the thing for my. I went to Vinnie's and I bought a pair of earrings. Not particularly for this thing, but then it occurred to me all I had to do was take the biggest ring off there and put the smallest one over, and that's what I did. Here, and then I added that bead and put some glue on it to stick it there, It should stay stuck there, hopefully, and that is already beaded for you. Look, you don't even have to do that. So that was fun. So still, now I've got another one. I can put on another jar, but I don't want to have two of them open at the same time. Anyway, so this one here had all these hanging down, and I thought all those little ones were nice, and they are really cool, aren't they? Does the lady need one? Some of them have got the little stone fell out of them, but I've actually, it's happened since I brought them home, and so I have got the stones to some of them somewhere. Look, see, that one's missing one too. Make you cry, wouldn't it? I'll try not to. She could have that, but she's got a lot of stuff on her. Look, here's one of the stones. Better stick that back in there, eh? Where's the thing? I don't want to play with that now. I don't want to do that. I wanted one of these to look at, see what I could do with it. Yeah, because I had these. I could put them stones in there so I could use them. This, I really love the colour on that chain. I had that blue one somewhere too. Could probably use that. Put these back in here. Sorry about this fiddling about, but I'm going to try and salvage this stuff if I can without putting it into my other stuff. Lid for that, Sonia. You got a lid? This is the screw top one off the other thing. Where's the lid off that? Here it is. I just wanted to have a look at, see if I needed any of these hearts anywhere, somewhere in here, because they might go look nice on something. So I'll put them back in that jar there, because that's for that. Right. Still need something for the hat, but because I'm going to want to get on with this, I'm going to put, I'm going to stick it down now, okay? So I'm going to put it over here a little ways, and then you can put something in behind it. And I'll probably do a little booklet or something. So I'm only going to stick to the top of her head here. Top of the head. Maybe that piece of the hat. Yeah, maybe I better put that bit of that hat there too. Birds are having a bit of a word. And this part here. So you've got there's plenty of room to stick something down behind that, isn't there? I mean, you don't have to have too much more room than that. That's about right. Okay. I can put that hat down, even though I wanted to put something behind it. Never mind. We'll sort that out. It will work. You know, them birds are probably tormenting somebody's cat or something. They love to play. They love to play with the cats and the people, or one another. Now, belly band, right? That's a belly band. But you've not seen nothing like that before. It's different, isn't it? Well, maybe you have seen something like that before. I had fun. Now I'm going to do another thing. So I hope I've got something else in mind. Okay, do another page. That looks good. I love the port suitcase. Call it a port or a suitcase. See this? I know it's a bit weird, but, you know, I reckon we could probably do something with that. Don't waste not, want not. Yeah. If there was a picture behind there, you could, couldn't you? I'm going to do a couple of pages with this. While we're here, we'll do a couple of pages with this, eh? I think I might cut it by hand too. You know, just to... because I want to. Just going to cut up. Now this is just a really nice piece of paper. Don't know where I got it from, but I think it's just the thing for these edges, because it doesn't matter. It'll give a finish to this that goes probably with that a bit, you know. This goes with this. I definitely have to make a nice little booklet to go in there, because I'm keen to have them in this, because I think they'll look all right. So if we put that on there and we turn it, let's turn it over first, eh? Look, this is going to work. Must have some ink there on myself. I don't know. turn this over. Maybe I could find another picture of a train or something. I don't know. I think I've got enough stuff. I don't think I need to find a picture of a train or anything at all, Sonya. I don't think you need one. Honestly, I don't. Now, and then all you've got to do is put that there like that. And it's a really nice edging for this. Really good embellishment. It is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some glue on both sides very carefully. This one. Oh, you can't see. I promise you, I'm just doing a bit of glue on the side here. Look, I'll show you in a minute. There we go. Oh, he's got glue on either side. And then I'm just going to put this over the top. I'm going to go up a bit higher than the page because I can cut that off then because I haven't actually planned to. You could open it up a bit further so you want to go on easier. Right. And now I've stuck both sides down at the same time, hopefully level. Hopefully it's level. Cut that off there. Cut this off here. Don't ask me why I turned it over like this. Snip a bit more. Just a bit more. There you go. And then I have that nice finished edge on there. And I think I'd like to do every page like that, but I've done a couple. Oh, yes, I have too. Right, good. Well, there was another one there I was thinking about doing, wasn't it? And I shall do that shortly. But till such time, let's see if we can reconstruct something like this. Now, if all the plans were going well, I could have had a piece. Wait a minute, how about a clock? Would a clock make a very good balloon top? It's got a map on it. The reason for this this piece here, I might need to, because I don't know where the rest of that is. I have got a bit of that somewhere, but I don't know where it is. This is cotton. Oh, well, sort of. Yeah. I want to make a balloon. You know, a hot air balloon. Look, I've got I printed off this so I have an idea. But then I've got this bit here, you know. So that's made out of a circle, isn't it? That bit. I don't know if I've got any more circly bits. Probably need something a bit thicker. What I'm going to use it on. Oh, we'll do some more of those. I don't know what my idea is to do with this, but I've got a thing that I really want to keep that. I don't want to not have that. I need the idea of this too. So your balloon's got that shape, hasn't it? You know. I don't think I've got a balloon. Let's have a look. Let's see if we've got a balloon. Probably haven't got a balloon. Can always make one though. Look, you've got this nice piece of blue stuff. I don't know why it'd have to be blue, but there's a bit of blue. Good heart. I like that side. Yeah, that side's good. Right, all of that bit's good. It's got a curly bit on it. We're looking for balloons, Sonya. Got any blue? Another. I like these. These are cool. Stab. You probably should be over there. Oh, it's good. I've got that, and I should probably use that, shouldn't I? We're looking for a balloon. We're not doing a very good job of finding one, are we? Yeah. Oh, yes, we've got this sort. We've got these sort. but these are too small. I want it bigger than that. So I can probably use that sort of idea and put it into a bigger thing. Do you think I can do that? I'll have a go. I will try. Very hardest I will. I'll use that too on something, this paper thingy. Some ideas. With some ideas. I changed my shampoo and I think it's annoying me hair. Oh dear, I had to change it. I do from time to time because you start to use the same one too long. I don't know. I was using a really expensive one. I don't think it's as good as the cheaper one. Oh, these are nice, aren't they? Oh, good. How many of those have I got? They're different, but they're cool. And then I've got this. Okay, very nice. Right. Doesn't look like balloonish, do you think? There's nothing here that looks like a balloon. Alright. Looks like we're going to have to do this ourselves, doesn't it? Okay. Righto. So, that I can put on an envelope to close it or something. One of them, things. One of them roundy things. Now, well, we can't use this because it's not the right shape. Alright. I can use that. It's very light, but it's good because it's going to lighten up the page a bit. But I need it to have... Oh, so look at this. I can move you over here for a little while. You go sit over there. Got to have me water. Now, what am I looking at? Where was me paper? Where was my idea? I just need to have a shape. I just need to have a bit of a shape idea as to how it's going to go. And it's going to come down here like this because it's got to have a little basket on the bottom, doesn't it? But I don't know if I'm going to do that close. And put that down there like this. Is that too round? No, it's not. Righto, so let's do that. Let's round this off with this bit. Round to... It sort of comes in a fair bit from there down, doesn't it? Let me see. I should have used this other eraser because it takes erasers. It's too round, isn't it? My balloon's too round. It needs to be more ovalish or longish or something. This one is pretty round too. Maybe not so much. That, oh yeah, it is too. But it doesn't look too bad. You just got to figure out this bottom bit here. Okay. Let's see what happens when I do this then and see what I get. I think I've got plenty of paper. I'm not going to be worrying about it. Why should you worry about it? It's not going to... If you blew the balloon up really round, it would look like that, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Now, we have to take this off like that. We do. We have to taper that down, and we want it to be even. So if I put that there, without squashing it all over, oh, wait a minute, it's not going to work that way. You're going to have to cut it up this way. So squash it, Sonia. There you go. And go like that. Right. This is too long. Right, it's got to come to about here. It doesn't need to be that long. Nobody panic, because we can fix this. Is that level? Oh, it's pretty close, I think. Have I got something that's actually straight here though? Oh yeah, that's not bad. That's pretty good. It's pretty level, isn't it? This one here, that's what you got this thing here for, Sonya. Yeah, so you can see that it's a bit skew whiff, isn't it? That bit's a bit higher, outside's a bit higher than the other bit. I don't know if that'd matter though, because it's up in the air. It's got wind in it, air in it. Okay, sorry. Oh dear. It's really weird. I was thinking about quitting this for so long, and now that I told you and I decided not to, I feel so much better. I feel so much better. Isn't that strange? I made the decision and then undid it, and I think I felt so much better that I because you don't know how you're going to feel, I suppose, until you do these things. Wait a minute, you're going the wrong way. Is that good? That's good. That's good. We're not going to fiddle with that anymore, because it could be a bit sideways. You never know what it looks like, do you? With the balloon. It is wrong, look at that. I'll sit here and snip this bit up here a bit further over, just a tiny bit. Righto, come on, come on, come on. Oh dear. Now I have to have, whatever I put on there has to be really thin, like this here, because I need to decorate it. I can't just leave it like that, it's got to have something on. And I wish I knew where this was. I must have an idea somewhere, but I don't know where it is at the moment. So let me see, what have I got that's tiny, tiny, trimmy like that, and where do I find that? I know I've got some here, but I don't think I've got anything so tiny. I don't think I've got anything tiny for that in here. Oh yes, I do. Look at me go. Look, I got this here. I got some of that. I got this. Okay. Isn't this cool? Don't know if you can have that on the bottom. Maybe you could go with the pink. No, not the pink. Wrong colour, Sonya. That's an interesting piece. Just take the gold one and close the thing up, because there's not going to be anything in here. I was just very lucky that I found that bit. Very lucky I found that bit, and I do love these bits too. So let's look at that. I want to take the purple one out as well. Can't help myself. Make them put stuff all over the place all the time. I do, don't I? Put things everywhere all the time. I just have to have a quick look in here. Can't help myself. To see what I have I can use on my balloon. There's another bit. There's more diamond there, isn't there? And there's a good one of those. Okay, so I've got brick rack. I've got this. Look at that. That will look awesome. I'll put it across there too. Do you think this burns too light? Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? That's not big enough. Paper. Please, paper, Sonya. You said you had lots of paper. The gold would be good, but I've got gold trim, so I can't use that. Not today, but that could go in the back of that. That could go behind that other thing, couldn't it? Why didn't I think of this in the first place? That's too light. I need something darker on there. With bikes on it? I don't know about that. Maybe you're not looking in the right place. You might not have any. What's the name here? Any balloon colour pieces. That's a balloon colour piece. Just give me a second and I'll find something. Sure I can. Definitely got too dark there. What about the grey? That's a nice piece. So I think the green or the blue. Where's the blue one? That's pretty. Isn't it nice? Wow, I love this. Two of my doors. I must use them one day. I don't want black. No, I don't want black. Do you think... Excuse me, did I put that back where I got it? No, I did not. I did not put that back where I got it from. Yes, that'll give it a nice lift up, won't it? Right, definitely. Sticking this on here, using this both thicknesses, I think it'll be really cool. Didn't turn my candle on today. This is just not straight. Now I'm going to be able to bend it over and make sure that it is, because I'm going to use it underneath there. So I'm going to make sure that these both pieces here come to the same thing. Right. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do with the balloon. Maybe I can just use it as a tuck or a... I don't know whether it's going to have something on it. Where's my little dangly bit now? You can't lose that, Son. You've made it so you couldn't lose it. So what have you done with it now? Oh, I'll find it in a minute. I'm sure I will. You hope so. Hey, it's got to be here somewhere close. Here's me pen. Oh, don't tell me you girls will have to go and load me video again and find it for me. This was... I didn't put it in that jar. No, wouldn't have done, would I? No, there's the other one in there. Hope it didn't fall down the floor. Probably need a barrier there to stop things falling past me. I'm not going to spend all this time looking for that. It must be here somewhere. Surely. What did you do with it, Sonia? Probably got stuck in them things when I was looking in them. That's what seems to happen to me, doesn't it? Times are running flat out here and I'm getting behind with what I'm doing. Looking for this damn thing for the glue pot. Must have dropped it. It must be on the floor. I'm going to have a mouthful of water. See if I can calm down. I got a lid I can put on that. I've got a lid. So I'll be putting the lid on it. There you go. Then we can lose that now. I'll use this, it'll make it go quicker. I hope. Make it go quicker. I don't believe that thing's not sitting on this table. It must have fell on the floor. That's long enough, don't you? It comes down any further, look all silly. It's good to get the things at the right dimension, because if you don't, well, if you know what I mean, you don't have to have them exactly, but it's good to make them look a bit, well, not realistic, but you know what I mean. You can't get them. You can get them as good as you can get them. That's what you can do. Okay. So I think that looks good now. I like that. Okay. It's me looking for my pin. Could be in the box. Could be in that box with that stuff, is it? I'm going to have to take my jumper off. You'll have to excuse me a minute. I'm going to take my jumper off because I've got to I'm getting hot, and if I turn off that heater, I've got another black shirt on underneath this, and everything I put on every morning, if I get up and it hasn't got any fluff on it, you can bet it's got fluff and stuff on it by the time I walk out the bedroom door or wherever, because everything's covered in fluff in this place. Look at this, here it is. Oh, good, I found it. You can't rest sometimes when you find these things. Now it's there in front of me. Right. Now I want to do a crossover one, but I want to do the ones that's coming down there too, like the longer bits. And they're going to have to come out of a bit of one of these. There's got to be, there's got to be some cotton, the right colour, in one of these boxes here that I can use. These are good tag holding things I made. I really like them. There's a thing of, just got a thing of stamps sitting in my way there. You sit down there a minute. You need to go back in the drawer, I think. Don't you leak out everywhere. There's that. And this one here's, shame I haven't got something like that a bit thicker. That's a bit thicker, that one there. So you never know what you might need this stuff for, you know, do you? Because I don't. I throw some things away. Well, I don't throw it, but gift somehow because I think I'll never use it. But you know what? Maybe one day you might. So, oh, this is a bit thicker. That looks good. That looks like it might be rope type stuff, doesn't it? But it's the colour I'm not real keen on. One more that I will look into and just see what we got. Okay, back in there. I like this blingy, but it's not. And there's what I used before, I think. Something like this. That's nice. It's a thread. We can see what we could do with it. When I say it's a thread, it's different because it's not like a full thing. It splits up, and we don't want that to happen, do we? But I have an idea, and I'm hoping it will work. Anyway, let's just see what we can do with this. This is a bit stiffer stuff. Right, now you've got everything else. Right, put some of it back. Put these stamps back up here. I still have to sort them out a bit better, these stamps. In the box there, but I'll figure something to do. Now, we've got a few minutes to do a bit something with this and make sure, hopefully we can turn it into something, okay? So, this is what I want to put across the middle of it, I think. You know, like that, so to make it look round, you have to give it like a dip-doodah thing way about it. So, that's going to have to go over the top, I think. Or maybe not, it can go at the back. And then I want to put a piece up there, and that makes that look flat, doesn't it? So how much of this do we want? And we want it in line with that, if we can. So it's sort of flat on top. Oh, I don't know. off that bit there. And this bit's going to go across here on a wavy thing, something like that. Okay, that's enough, should be right. Oh, wings. Oh, yes, we definitely could have some wings on there, couldn't we? Right. So, then I want to put something on here, and I think I might have to go with this blue or this yellow, because the other ones are going to be too... Now, say, for example, I do put these burlap wings on. I'll put the burlap wings on it. Everything's got wings. Maybe the basket could have wings. Okay, so maybe you could put wings on the basket part. So this is one of them ones I cut out. It hasn't cut right through. I did it on, I could use that too if I had to put them things back. So this has got quite a long thing like that there. Maybe I could take this one back a bit further so it doesn't look weird like it does, because it does look weird. Of course, it's not going to be exactly, and it doesn't, I don't think I'm going to have to, I'm not going to worry about that. I can't. I'll go crazy if I get worrying about it. So just take it up a bit closer and go like that instead of going straight. That's a bit better. Up there like that, stop, and then have it turning in that way. Okay. Right. Now, well, what I was going to do, I was going to get the glue. Actually, this is nice too, isn't it? To put on it. Will I have these wings, or will I try some other sort? I might try some other sort of wings if I decide on wings. But this will look really, really pretty, won't it? As well as, you know, flash. So I need this to go on an angle too. Now this is going to make this really hard, because it's not going to want to stick down unless I get the glue and put it on my hands and actually put the thread on it. Then let's see what we can do. Should I use this one? Why not? It's going to stick reasonably quick for me, so that's what I need. I don't know if I'm going, but I'll have a go. Why not? Why not try it? So I'll have to run it between my two fingers to make it gluey, like that, all around it, like so. Okay. And then you're going to have to start from the top here and set it down. There. And then, oops, I'll see, maybe you didn't put enough glue on it, Sonya. This is as far as it wants to go itself anyway, so I'm not going to fight with it. I'm not going to fight with it. I'm going to leave it like that. I don't want glue all over the place. I need this to go out a bit further though. It needs to come to there. Maybe I will be fighting with you. Did that work? Kind of, sort of, yes, or no. Yes or no? No, it did not. But it's... I'm going to draw a line with this. Draw a line with your glue. Because this has got to come... This has got to come out, doesn't it? It doesn't go near there. Where's my picture gone? Where's my picture gone? Oh dear. Sonya, what did you do with that? It comes straight down, doesn't it? The string. I'm sure, I think. Oh, you wouldn't believe it, would you? You know, it's just incredible, Sonya, how things just disappear right before your eyes. I've had that much stuff here on the table and moved it and shifted about so much, I'm not surprised. I'm sure that just comes straight down there. I'm sorry, everybody. I really am. I just feel now like I've lost the plot. I've lost the plot. I moved all that stuff over there. That's what's done this. Uh-huh. Is it here? Right. If I had a mouth, it would have bit me. And when I'm looking at that, it's not showing me where that goes anyway. But I'm going to put this down here for it dry again, and put that down there for it dries. I'm going to put it on there. I'm going to leave a bit hanging and see what we're going to do with it then, okay? Now this is very stiff, but I'm going to put some fresh bits on here now. I hope some fresh bits. I'm going to use that sticky bit. I'll use another bit. Okay. Because this glue, it dries really good. You can't see it, can you? Right, you can have a long bit down there. That's good. All you got to do now is try and get the other side the same. Maybe the piece down the middle can go next. Maybe I should put the piece down the middle first. Because I'm going to have to take it around the side of it as well, aren't I? You know, around here. To make it look like... Actually, I might keep going with that piece of string and put it on the outside. Should fit around the outside of here. Yeah. So it doesn't matter if you don't like the sort of things that I'm doing. Hopefully I can give you some ideas. Like if you don't like steampunk stuff, these things, there will still be little ideas about what you can do. And I'm sorry about this, but I'm going to have to go yet again. And I'll come back and I will talk to you later, okay? I better switch this off, otherwise it'll turn into 2 videos. Talk to you later. I'll do another episode. Bye-bye.